vicious change.
And he's straight offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a little off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Balde. Oh, nicely intercepted.
To see how they can get on from here.
Can he get it through? Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
El dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found a way through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Good read, needed to be. That has not gone well. Played into space. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Balde. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Pedri! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well read, nice interception. Ball's played through. Looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Brahim Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hula! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rudiger. Tries to play it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
This looks promising. Camavinga. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's it. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now that's well seen too. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. Bellingham.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Good chance here! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. They get a throw in. It's gone out for a throw in. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Foot in. Vinicius Junior. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Distributed tidily. There will be a throw-in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been drilled in. Threads one in. Great vision. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, easy pickings there. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Over to the left. And that's not going to reach. Promising move. Now it's Rafinha. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's picked out the run. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha puts a cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Way through. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great ball. It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Un minuto de descuento.
And he thumps it clear. That's a little off target. That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Balde. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an imaginative pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, what has happened here? Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
And he's there to clear it. Deep cross. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha! Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Yamal. Camavinga. Rafinha. Oh, he's been caught now. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through. Played through for the wide man. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brahim Diaz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Araujo cuts out the pass, and the counter is on. And it's been played through. Shot, surely! Deftly away.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5 será reemplazado por
Mbappe.
el dorsal 15.
Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That is good alertness. A probing pass. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Brahim Diaz. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. No way through. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rashford receives it in a... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Vinicius Junior clears it away. And it's Pedri. And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oh no, what has happened here? Goulart gets into a good position. Oh, important interception. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rashford. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Floated through. He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Great vision. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and through.
And a chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rashford collecting the match ball and it is his. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result just...
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lewandowski. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they'll have another go. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that was very necessary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Forward it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh no, this does not look good. Quarter of an hour played. Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal hoisted in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Brilliantly cut out. It's a really well-measured ball. That has been cut short. Can he get on the shot? Surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Elects to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's played through for him. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Looking to play him in. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham. Threads one in. And this is It's Lewandowski! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And that should get the job done. And it's Balde. Deep cross. Dani Olmo. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different...
Lewandowski! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Great chance! Off the post. Looking for options for movement. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the score.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Is their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. Drilled in low.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Casado, that's a little off target.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, a delicate chip through. Dani Olmo. Knocks it into space. So we've reached the hour mark. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And the ball is out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Brahim Diaz. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. Balde. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. And that could set him on his way. And he's picked it up out wide. Swings in across.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it. Kamavinga. Great vision. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. Koundé tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Moved on forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Kamavinga. And smartly reclaimed. Casado. Lovely pass, but... Oh, they could be caught out here! And a chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Danger averted for now. Araujo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Araujo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
In by Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is a crunching tackle. Now, can they get him away? And it's Pedri. Goes through! Sticks it away! And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I